I'm Tommy Lee, and this is Northern ADV and touring. Hey, I'm out here today. This is getting right near the end of our riding season up here in this part of Canada. It's late October. I'm at beautiful little Tower Lake, and I just wanted to talk about something serious today. So, about 2.5 weeks ago, this is something that happened to me. So, anyway, about 2.5 weeks ago, I was riding north on Highway 17 from Sault Ste. Marie, heading up. My goal was to get to Wawa and turn around and come back. I didn't get very far up the highway. Got up to about Haviland Bay. We're along the shore of Lake Superior. Cross a little causeway over a little bay. And then we come to a passing lane. Now, Highway 17 in that part is mostly a two-lane highway with the occasional passing lane. So when you do get a passing lane, if you've been following someone that's going pretty slow, you kind of want to get out there and pass them, because it might be a while before you get another passing lane. But anyway, there was 4 vehicles in a row. The first 2 vehicles were trucks pulling trailers. Then there was just a pickup truck, Toyota Tundra or something, right in front of me, and then me on this Goldwing. So we came to the passing lane. There's also oncoming traffic. There's a tractor trailer and a couple of cars coming up toward us. We pulled in the passing lane, so me and the pickup truck, he pulled out first to pass these 2 trucks and trailers. I pulled out behind him. So now I've got a truck and trailer right beside me. I've got a semi-truck coming towards me, and I'm in the passing lane with this pickup truck right in front of me. And doesn't the tonneau cover fly right off the back of his truck? So I've got an absolute split second to decide what to do, and I didn't have a lot of choices. So I couldn't change lanes to the right because there's a truck and trailer behind me. I couldn't slow down and quick enough to get in behind that truck and trailer because he was pulling a long trailer and I was kind of at the front of him at the time. I couldn't go to the left because I had a semi-truck almost right in front of me now, or almost right beside me. So all I was able to do was to scrunch over as far left in my lane as I could. So I'm right on the yellow line. This guy's tonneau cover still hit my bike, and I'll just take the camera around and show you what it did to the other side of my bike here. So the Goldwing looks pretty good from this side, but as I come around here, you'll see I've duct taped up a lot of the damage. So my front fender is basically destroyed, and the side of it, there's kind of a little kind of upper disc area that's all gone. A small hole in my fairing right by that vent that I've taped over, and down below where my fog light mounts in there, that piece is cracked right through. My crash bars, the chrome is worn, is gone from the bottom. So this thing's flipping and flapping through the air, and I didn't know which way it was gonna hit my bike. I was very, very lucky, very fortunate that I was able to avoid it for the most part. I'm gonna put the camera back down here again. Yeah, I was able to avoid most of it, and I managed to keep the bike upright. And then all 4 vehicles, we all pulled over to the side and sorted everything out. But in those cases, you only have a split second to make a choice. So if that thing had flipped a little further to the left, if it had been maybe at my head height instead of at this height. That could have been it right there. So you just have to really try to keep a clear head all the time, never panic. Um, had I panicked and locked up my brakes, maybe I would have put the bike down and ended up underneath the transport truck or something. Who knows? Who knows what could have happened there? The vehicles around me that saw this going on, they all thought I was dead at that point. They thought there was no way I'm getting out of that. I could say just by the nature of the highway with sporadic passing lanes, instead of having instead of having a 4-lane highway, a 2-lane highway with sporadic passing lanes prompts people to try to uh, pass somebody slow when they can, because they're not always able to do that. You can't just do that at your leisure. So had I been in a 4-lane situation, I wouldn't have been right behind that truck. There would have been plenty of time all along the whole highway for us to pass anybody we needed to pass. So I wouldn't have had to tuck in behind somebody like that. Perhaps I needed to learn a little bit of patience. But I guess that was maybe a freak occurrence of that thing, that tonneau cover flew off the back of the truck right then and there in the way that it did. But anyway, the gentleman was charged, and his insurance company is going to be taking care of the damage here. But it's just a waiting game now to get everything rolling, because everything takes a long time here. I'm just waiting for a police report now at this point in time. But I just wanted to share that with you in hopes that maybe it can bring to light the potential situation that can happen anytime, because there's a whole lot of pickup trucks out there that have those covers on. Sometimes they're a hard fiberglass cover. This was a leather tri-fold cover with a steel frame underneath. So it had been folded up, but it was windy along the lake, and then doing the speeds, I guess we were going a little quick there at that point in time. It just took that cover right off his truck and right into my path. So it can happen to anybody at any time. So just be aware of that. If you're following somebody that's got some plywood or lumber or something in the back, same thing with that. So just be careful out there, and keep the rubber side down. All right. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.